Hi, this is Rob Manson from Teufelberger's Life Safety Group. This video is going to be the second in our series on rope inspection. In this video, we're going to focus specifically on the general condition of the rope. Rope me, Bruno. Thank you. Next thing we're going to check is the general condition of the rope overall. This is what most people think of when they think about rope inspection. Most people will pull the rope through their hands, flake it out onto a tarp, and call it a day. That's not good enough. You're looking for small problems that will become big problems as you go. So what you actually should do is pull an arm's length of the rope, inspect it. Pull an arm's length of the rope, inspect it. Pull an arm's length of the rope and inspect it the entire way through that rope. Sounds like overkill, but really your life is on this line. So when you do pull that rope out, the things you want to check for are knots, separations, anything like that. So you're looking for a knot while you're on the ground instead of finding it when you're above the ground. You're looking for duct tape, electrical tape, things like that will not hold your weight. You're also checking for any dirt or debris or things like that that can either impact your hardware that you're using or get into the core of that rope on kern, mantle, and double braids and eat away at the core that you can't see that you have some damage. The other things you're looking for are small cuts or tears, anything like that where you see that there is the potential to become a problem or is a problem already. Things like that will start small and get larger unless you have a blatant cut and you see the core showing through. That's an immediate fail on both of those scenarios. The other thing to look for is extreme fuzzing or heavy abrasion spots. If you see any wear spots, you need to get those inspected by a qualified person to make sure that that's not deliberate damage to the rope. The other thing you need to check for is the weave pattern itself. So when you pull that rope down, you can follow the pattern of the weave, not the color pattern, but the pattern of the actual woven yarns. You want to make sure that that is straight through the rope, not twisted, not kinked, not causing any problems there, because those are signs of possible damage to the sheath, the core, or shock loading of the rope itself. The other thing you can find doing that is when you feel that going through your hands, and then when you visually inspect it, you're looking for glazing, any hard spots that are caused by hardware, contact with a heat vent or a pipe, anything like that that will essentially melt the sheath of the rope. That's damaging your sheath, which puts your core at risk. So those things are certainly fail points. The other thing that you're going to look for, especially on a kern mantle or a double braid where you have a sheath and a core, you can't see core damage through the sheath. So your only way to know if you have damage to that core would be to find things like divots, soft spots, bumps, or ribbing where you'll see the core kind of bunching up, the sheath bunching up around the core. Those are definitely signs that you have an issue with the core yarns themselves that you can't see through the sheath. So you just have to find those eye by eye as you go through the rope. The other thing that's an issue you'll see here in the weave pattern is kinking. If that rope wasn't uncoiled right the first time you used it, or you did a couple of really long rappels and didn't relax that rope afterwards, you will see a kinked rope. That makes it a lot harder to work with when you're actually climbing or rappelling. And that was inspecting the general condition of the rope. Keep a watch out for our next installment, which will be on inspecting fabricated terminations.